Hello everyone, welcome to Treflow Publisher. So in this video, I'll be walking you through the general overview of our offline automated broadsheet and report sheet. If you look to the left, you will see the serial number, the student's name, the admission number, the gender, the class, term, session, subject 1. So for this broadsheet, we made it in such a way that it should take 20 subjects. Not to worry, if you are not doing up to 20 subjects for that particular class, just fill it from subject 1 to the number of subjects you have. By the time you get to where it is meant to calculate total, it will only calculate for the number of subjects you have filled in. So the extra space is there, just leave it for the future sake in case you change your mind to add extra classes. So by the time you get here to this total, it will only give you total for the number of subjects you have imputed. So if you enter 12 subjects, it will calculate the total for 12 subjects, the CGPA for 12 subjects, the percentage for 12 subjects. And this position is meant for a particular class. That is, for this CR1 is for crèche. If you move your cursor downward, you see I was going on a row. This is what is called a row. I was going on a row. So this row 1, this particular row for this CR001 is representing student 1 for crèche. So everything about that student is on this particular row for first, second, and third term for that particular student. And so for first term, you will just locate where you to enter the first test, second test, and exam for that term. And then let me show you one. Okay, this is C1, this is subject 1. I put mathematics here. So this C1, you put the first test 20 marks, second test over 20, and the exam over 60. It will automatically calculate the can you see the total for that term 1, that subject 1. Then you move from there to the next subject. You will leave the space for term 2 and term 3 since you are not yet in second term and third term. Do we understand that? Okay, so I'm trying to delete those things I have under term 2 and term 3 so you can get what I'm saying. So I have no business with second term and third term yet because I am not yet in second and third term. So for first term, you have dealings with. So you mean for first term, once you enter this subject here, subsequently for second term and third term, you will need to enter the subject again. Remember, you are entering these things for each student. So let's say for instance now, mathematics for crèche, you want to put it all through. You can just drag down. Dragging down on an Excel is a basic knowledge of what anybody using the computer should know. You drag on Microsoft Word also, and so that should not be a big deal. You can actually ask people that are much more familiar than you if you are not too conversant with the use of the computer. It's not something Treflow should be teaching you. Everybody should be conversant at least to a reasonable extent how to use the computer. And the basic things we do on the computer is copy, paste, drag. You know, when I say drag, I mean you put your left hand on the right click cursor and you use your right hand to drag, something like this. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a basic knowledge everybody should have. So I want to believe that will not be a problem for you. So I'm stating that because you will need such skill to drag down the subject if you are entering the same subject for subject 1 for all the students in that particular class. So when we move to subject 2, you put the second subject till you get to the number of subjects you are doing for that student. So by the time you get to the second student, you can just first of all drag down all the subjects so you won't have to keep typing the subjects over and over again. And then CR represents crèche, PN represents nursery 1 and pre-nursery 1, PN2 represents pre-nursery 2, N1 represents nursery 1. So that's how we have coded those things. And when you are done with that, let me quickly show you the report sheet. The report sheet is just one. Can you see? If you bring your cursor to the left where we have class serial number, there's a drop down arrow here, so you can use it to navigate to the second student. Every detail of the second student will show up. You can see that there is nothing here. That's because I didn't enter anything for the second student, but look at the name, Allow Mary, right? Now let me go back to the first student, and that is Adekunle Peace. So that's how to navigate your way. Everything you enter into the broadsheet will be generated in the report sheet. You just come here, confirm that this place is on first term if you are in first term, and you are good to go. So every other thing has been populated and generated into the report sheet because it is fully automated. So where you need work is actually on the broadsheet to enter and you are not the one to come back here again to enter the names of the students. It has been automated. I'm going to give you how to do that when you purchase. It has been automated. Once you use the data entry form, that will come as bonus with this automated broadsheet. You are going to have data entry form as bonus, so as to enable you enter the details of all your students. So it will automatically come into the broadsheet. You know, the serial number, the name, the admission number, the gender, and the class will be automated straight when you enter those things using the data entry form. That one will come as a bonus to make your work easier. All right, so that's how it works. If you still have any other question, feel free to ask me, please. Thank you.